Hi guys, my name is Juliana Benetti and I'm going to be talking about on-site therapy and how it can help cope with stress and anxiety in the workplace. I found the article Stress Out of the Office, Therapy Can Come to You by Rachel Feinzig. It talks about how people become stressed and anxious in the workplace due to conflicts, due to things happening at work, big projects, big presentations that can cause a lot of stress. And a lot of bigger companies are including on-site therapy where counselors can come in and workers can go and talk to these counselors during their breaks and be able to just change their mood and create a positive attitude. Speaking of mental health was actually not really common in workplaces. Is actually frowned upon to talk about it. They talked about how you leave your crying and your worry back at home, and when you're at work, you're focused on work. But stress in the workplace can cause a lot of anxiety, depression, distractions, conflicts, and may bring down overall employee engagement. 35% or more of 1,500 employed adults reported chronic work stress. Over here I have a graph from the article that I read, and it's talking about the sources of work stress and how employees are feeling burned out at work. 49% of stress is caused by low salaries. Lack of opportunity for advancement is at 46%. Heavy workload is at 42%, 39% is unrealistic job expectations, and 39% is due to long hours. Now, 24% of employees say they rarely or never felt stressed at work. 48% said that they sometimes felt stress at work, and 28% of employees said they always or very often feel stress at work. So the question is, how are employees and managers combating stress and anxiety and depression in the workplace? You know, overall they want to bring up employee engagement, and so to do so, they bring on-site counseling. On-site counseling is a big deal because they're bringing in professional behavioral health administrators, and they are allowing them to come in and have a sit down with their employees, which can overall increase employee engagement and increase overall perception of life. A quote that comes from the article is 1/3 of large employers, those with 5,000 or more employees, plan to offer an on-site behavioral health counseling this year in 2020. Up to a quarter of those companies were in 2019, and less than 1/5 of companies, bigger companies, had on-site counseling in 2018. All these companies are also approaching this method in different ways. A bunch of different ways that they are approaching it is in what they are offering with the on-site counseling and how they are paying for it. For example, at Cerner Corporation, employees are granted an hour-long session each, and it is offered for no cost to the employees, as well as antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication. While on the other hand, at Highland Software Inc., employees pay for the at-work therapy using their insurance coverage. At another company, they are offering 8 free sessions before they are being recommended to an off-site counseling. A lot of these companies are talking about how it is a shorter term solution for these problems, and if employees need longer term solutions, that the on-site counselors will then recommend them to an off-site counselor. So my final thoughts for the article is that, and it comes from the article on how we can apply it, the younger generation is more open about mental health and brings more opportunities for managers to help their employees improve their overall employee engagement. Stress in the workplace is very high, especially when companies are asking for more and more from these employees, and they can't keep up mentally or physically. Employees do want mental health care, but often struggle to find the help that they need that fits their schedule or is included in their insurance coverage. This on-site counseling allows these employees to get the help that they do need, while also it being in their insurance plan and through their work, and they know for sure that they can be covered with it. My question is, what is your experience with mental health in the workplace? Do you think an on-site counselor would be beneficial for your employee engagement? Do you think that it would improve if you did have on-site counseling? Thank you so much.